It's 5 o'clock on this Sunday evening, December 27th, 2020. It's time now for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Sunday evening, December 27th, 2020. It's 5 o'clock, and the Norton temperature is 39 degrees. Top stories on the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Sunday evening is Anthony Quinn Warner, President interested in the Nashville bomb at the computer gate, neighbor said. Kinzer said Trump's wheels of San Luis bill shows the chaos of the whole thing. Amy Green Beret charged with murder in Illinois bowling alley shooting. New York medical provider says it's cooperating amid accusation of illegal COVID vaccine distribution. Fauci said U.S. taking a hard look at the variant of the coronavirus. Inslee announces unemployment funding after federal pandemic unemployment expires in Washington state and all around the country. Fauci shares Biden's concern that Trump days may be ahead of COVID-19 fight. Possibly a one dose vaccine raises hope for a faster rollout. Trump's grievances leaves Americans in need of limbo. DeWine said Midwest governors have strengthened relations during the pandemic fight against common enemy. New York health care provider may have finally obtained COVID-19 vaccine, state said. White box strike plane already similar RV and Nashville explosion shuts down Tennessee highway. France and Germany retake reigns as Britain leaves the EU's economic orbit. U.S. coronavirus cases top 19 million mark. Battered Turkish economy puts a powerful Erdogan to the test. Stephen F. Atley was arrested in connection with a Boston fatal 7 on Christmas Eve. European Union and nations Sunday began mass inoculations of a vaccine to curb the spread of COVID-19 that has led to confirming cases of more than 1% of the world's 7.8 billion population. Lawmakers urge Trump to sign stimulus funding bills as shutdown looms. Attleboro prosecutors have reduced charges filed in the holdup of a Norton barber outside his business early this month. Raintree family loses everything in house fire. Drive-by birthday parade for Weymouth Centurion. Abba gives staff $30,000 in Christmas bonuses. AstraZeneca winning vaccine formula is 100% effective against severe COVID-19. Jack Ma, Zen Group turned into a windfall to nightmare for global investors. Model train company makes comeback in quarantine. New York State we already did that. Out of DPH reports 620 additional COVID-19 cases, one initial death, and South Dakota got 427 new total cases. Death toll remains at 1,446 after cases at 6,695. Christmas. Okay, sports time. Phil Necro, Hall of Fame knuckleball pitcher, dies at 81. And now looking at some NFL scores. 7-3 11 the second quarters. Los Angeles Chargers leading the Denver Broncos 10-0. Washington football team trailing the Carolina Panthers 13-0, 6-11 the second quarter. Battle of first place in NFC West as well. Los Angeles Rams leading the Seattle Seahawks 3-0, and the Philadelphia Eagles leading the Dallas Cowboys 14-3. In the 1 o'clock games, it is New York Jets upsetting the Cleveland Browns 23-16. Baltimore Ravens over the New York Giants 27-13, and Cincinnati Bengals over the Houston Texans 37-31. Chicago Bears over the Jacksonville Jaguars 41-17. Pittsburgh Steelers over the Indianapolis Colts 20-24, and Kansas City Chiefs over the Atlanta Falcons 17-14. Tonight, Boston Celtics be out at Indianapolis taking on Indiana Pacers. Game time is 8 o'clock. And NBA Dallas Mavericks all over the Los Angeles Clippers 86-45. In college basketball, LC 39, Illinois State 23, SIU 28, Evansville 19, Providence 22, DePaul 17 with 6:13 left in the first quarter. Cleveland State 81, Youngstown State 74, Drake 81, Indiana State 63, and looking at women's basketball in the NCAA, U Vermont 28 and New Jersey IT 37. It's UMass Lowell 63, Stony Brook 60, Baltimore County 57, Binghamton 54. Peter Joel News Time is 5 after 5 on this Sunday evening. Starting off for Peter Joel, traffic and treasure check. Beep, MBTA subway system looking good. Committee rail and ferries, they are looking good. Okay, highways and byways. 295, a little bit on the Smithfield stretch. Route 1, a little bit on the Foxborough stretch. And Route 2 eastbound side, a little bit slower on the Yankton stretch, but looking good in eastern Massachusetts. And central western Mass highways are looking good. 84 eastbound side, a little slow Waterbury stretch. 95 minutes southbound side, a little slow Norwalk and Darien stretch. And 91 southbound side, a little bit slow on the upstate Vermont. And Vermont, New Hampshire, the main highways are looking good. Peter Channel News Time, 5:06. Starting off our Peter Channel weather report. High pressure south of 7 New England will shift eastward tonight as the frontal system moving in front of the St. Lawrence River Valley. On Monday will bring increased clouds and southerly winds, but mainly dry weather after a period of above normal temperatures Monday. Much colder, bustier conditions develop Monday night for beyond a cold front is drier and seasonable weather for midweek is quite chilly Tuesday night and into Wednesday morning as across 7 New England as unsettled in the weekend, early into the weekend, with wet and breezy conditions anticipated as a not a bad Sunday late December afternoon weather-wise with current temperatures in the mid-up 30s with plenty of sun and south winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Visible satellite and day cloud phase RGB source high. Clouds over much of New York that will be advanced in east and the southern New England throughout the many in the afternoon. And for tonight, high pressure south and then tech will continue to shift eastward for tonight. Mid-high clouds will also continue to gradually strip in between the aforementioned night and then approaching cyclone over the Great Lakes region. We should see an increase in dew points. The bigger question was on the extent of any low cloud coverage, especially for the second half of the night, as satellite imagery stopping the islands shows a layer of stratus that some of the NEM-based guidance and the 12C HREF looks to drop back northward for the second half of the overnight. There's there's only sources that indicate this happen, and NEM forecast shows that the RH associated with the cloud layer is quite shallow. This is mainly an aviation concern, and we should nevertheless see an increase in cloudiness throughout the overnight weather that because of the thickening lower clouds are predominantly mid-high clouds, but the increase in clouds and southerly winds and around 10 miles an hour moderate warm infection should support 20s and low 30s, the lows for the night. $39 in Boston, $33 in Worcester, $36 in Pittsburgh, $37 in Providence, $37 in TF Green, $37 in Taunton, $37 in Falmouth, $37 in Provincetown, $36 in Chatham, $36 in Nantucket, $36 in New London, $37 in Waven, $36 in Bridgeport, $34 in Danbury, $36 in Bradley Field, and $34 in Orange, Massachusetts, $31 in Pittsfield, Mass, $34 in North Massachusetts, $37 in New York City, $33 in Albany, $31 in Rutland, Vermont, $33 in New Hampshire, $37 in Manchester, New Hampshire, $37 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, $35 in Sanford, Maine, and $35 in Portland, Maine. Okay, forecast goes like this. It's going to be increased skies with a low 28 degrees. Calming coming to stop on 5 tomorrow night after midnight. And Monday, cloud skies and gradually most of the sector 48 at a low 29 degrees. South with about 6 to 14 miles an hour for Tuesday. South coming 35, low 16 degrees. North with about 11 to 14 miles an hour. Size 28 miles an hour for Wednesday. Most of the sector 40 at low 31 degrees. West with about 6 miles an hour coming to southwest in the afternoon. Thursday, check rain after 10 a.m. Cloud skies 52 at low 39 degrees. South with about 10 to 13 miles an hour size, 26 miles an hour for Friday. And then USA, rain likely, clouds got 47 to low 36 degrees, north about 5 to 8 miles an hour coming east in the afternoon with good size. 21 miles an hour, closer to 70% for Saturday. Chance rain, Putney skies got 49 degrees and west with about 9 miles an hour size. 22 miles an hour, closer to 30% for Sunday. Putney skies for 29 degrees, west with about 7 miles an hour for Monday, Sunday. Most of the skies got 49 degrees, north was about 6 to 9 miles an hour. Right out on, it is 39 degrees of first skies, and that's me for the Peter Channel. 5 o'clock news on December 27th, 2020 on a Sunday evening after Jay Whisper, we have a good evening, guys. Stay safe, be positive, be healthy, be well. See you at 10 o'clock for 10 o'clock quarter. We have a good evening.